Fire.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm TTM Leader, if you didn't know, and welcome to my what was I gonna say season for? My episode 1 of this new series I'm gonna make about how to code your own CFG mod menu for World at War on the PS3. Now, it is CFG, so you don't need jailbreak or any shit like that. But you will need a few things. There's maybe 2 things you'll need. Programs on your computer that you'll need, and there's one that you'll need that's not on your computer, and that is a flash drive / USB to transfer shit from your laptop or computer to your system. If you have an old MP3 player, like a USB MP3 player, you can probably use that. If not, you'll have to go and buy a USB or a flash drive from any store, really. Except for convenience stores, but like you could probably get one somewhere. Walmart has them, the Source has them. I don't know if like maybe game stores have them or not, but anyway, yeah. So you're gonna need that, and the 2 things you'll need, one of them are Notepad++. You're gonna need that right now. The other program you don't need yet, so that's in like maybe the last tutorial. So I'll just say that you don't need that yet. I'll tell you how to do that and where to get it at the last episode, or towards the last episode. So, let's get started. So, first thing you're going to need is, in the description right now, there is a link, I'll say. It'll say Notepad++, and right next to it there's going to be a link for Mediafire. And when you click it, it'll bring you to this page here. So you want to right click on the download button and save link as. And if you're not already in the desktop, click it over here, click save. Downloading. Now, depending on how fast your internet is, it'll be downloaded faster. Yours is probably already done now, maybe. I don't know, depending on if mine's faster or not. So if you heard that, I had to shut my door. Anyway, yeah, so mine's finished now. So you can just go ahead and close this once it's finished. And now on your desktop, you should have something, it'll say Notepad++, and, yeah, yours might look like a folder with a zipper in the middle, but if you have WinRAR, it'll have 3 books, purple, blue, and green, and it'll have a belt right in the middle. So what you want to do is just right click on it. Don't click extract here, because that's just going to put a bunch of files on your desktop, and you don't want that. And don't click extract files, because that's just weird. You gotta make them and shit like that. Click extract to Notepad++. If you don't have that, well, you're gonna have to just copy all of them and add them into a folder. So anyway, if you did click extract to Notepad++, you can get rid of the zip folder now, and you'll notice that you have this folder, ordinary folder here. So you can just move that over here now, and I'm gonna open this, and you'll see a little folder right, file right here. As you can tell in the type, it's an application, and it'll have a little page here, and it'll have a pencil, and it's called Notepad++. And if you look here, there's a little piece of paper with a pencil, as I said, but it has a frog on it. That's Notepad++. That's what you needed to download. So I'm just going to drag this out and put it here, pinned to my taskbar. And I'm going to exit out of that. So what you want to do now is just open your Notepad++. So you're going to get this pop up. So you can just cancel that, and first thing you want to do right now is, you can see these 2 are indented. Just click them and make it so they're not checked anymore, because those things are for if you're like making paragraphs for school or something, or like an essay or something like that. But and spell check is like it'll put the red line underneath a misspelled word if it thinks it's not an actual word. And where we're coding with CFG code, it's not actual words. It's a bunch of words without spaces, and words without spaces are counted as one big word, which isn't real. So it will have a red line under it. And yeah, we don't want a shitload of red lines because we're going to have a lot of big words with no spaces. So just uncheck those two. So anyway, the first thing you're going to want to do right now before you do anything is click File, Save As, ... And if it doesn't already say desktop up here, just go to the side right here and click desktop. And go to the folder we just made. Shit, we didn't make a folder, did we? Alright, never mind. Alright, just yours will say normal text file right here. Click that, scroll up, and you'll see this. It says all types. You want to click on that, and for the file name, put any. I'm gonna put tutorial, and it can't have any dots or spaces in what you put there. But whatever you put there has to have .cfg after it. That makes it so whatever you're making, the name is whatever is before .cfg, and .cfg is making it so the file is a CFG file, not just a text file. Because if it's just a text file, your PlayStation will not read it as a hack or anything for that matter. It just won't read it. But if it's whatever you named it and .cfg at the end, your system will read it and you'll be able to use your hack. So for this purpose, you should name it tutorial, and anything I name you should put there as what I do, so you don't get so confused. So anyway, if it says desktop, as I said, you can just click save now, and it'll say tutorial.cfg up here. You can check if you want. It'll have the tutorial right out here on the main screen. So minimize your notepad like I have done, and right click on your desktop, go to new, and click folder, and inside that put tutorial. Now this folder is going to be where we save our mods and all that stuff. So just drag the CFG file into there. So now it's in there, and if you did it right, the name should be tutorial, and over type it'll say CFG file. So that means it's right. If you'll probably get this pop up. It says it doesn't exist anymore. Click no. So now it's gone, but all I have to do is X out of that and go to this and go to tutorial. Now, if you can, I'm not sure if this is going to work or not. Browse. Click desktop. Scroll down to Notepad++ and double click on Notepad++. And it didn't work. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, anyway. Click Notepad++. Just open it. And now that you have the tutorial file right here, just click and drag it. So now it's tutorial.cfg in here. I'm just going to close this. Sorry, I thought it was confusing. I understand that was kind of all over the place. Anyway, this is where we code our codes, our mods. This is where we type. Now, first thing I'm gonna say is I like to organize it, because if you do not organize it, it is really confusing and it's easy to lose track of what you're doing. So first things first, if you put 3 forward slashes, which is the same button as your question mark if you're on a laptop, I think. But those are forward slashes, and these ones are backslashes. So if you put 3 forward slashes, and you can put anything you want, it will not be considered a mod. It will not load it. So there won't be any errors or anything if you put 3 forward slashes. So, in that case, you can name certain sections of your file. So I'm going to put presets, and those are where we're going to have preset mods and or devars. Devars is a fancy way of saying mods. You'll probably hear me say devars more. But presets are devars where as soon as you click multiplayer, these mods will load, and they will become active, and they will be turned on as soon as you click on multiplayer in your World at War. Same goes for binds underneath this. We're going to put binds in here that as soon as that you click multiplayer, those binds will be activated. And also, you want to type open and close. This is where when we click up on our D-pad, it will open our menu, and it will say what we want it to say when it opens and closes. Because when it closes, we don't want the menu to still be open. We want it to actually close so you don't see the menu anymore. So anyway, I'm going to have to end this tutorial right here because I'm trying to make these about 10 minutes long each. So, just click save right here, the little floppy disk, the blue one, and you can exit out of that. And if you want to check, you can now see that it's 1 gigabyte and not 0. Anyway, so that's part 1 of the season, or why do I keep saying season? The series of making your own CFG mod menu for World at War. And stay tuned in for the next episode. Part 2, we're going to be doing some coding. So smack that like button and subscribe today. And yeah, stay tuned for episode 2. And I'll see you guys later.